Now, in your packs, your starter packs, you're going to get at least one card, probably just one, that has this red border, this red background. That's called a variant card. Now, with that variant card, you'll see it has some plus ones on here. What this allows you to do is you can boost it up. You can make this card better. Now, in the game, there'll be a regular card that's Sonny Jackson. It'll just show up kind of with the regular border, like these other ones here. The red border ones are ones that you can improve the ratings by basically feeding it other cards that you own. You can feed it. You can give it this energy, and once you have enough cards to boost it up to that next level, it'll go to level 1, and then level 2, level 3, all the way up to level 5, where you're going to get probably about a +7, +8 on each of these ratings that you see here. So this Sonny Jackson can get better. Now, obviously, it's nice if you keep the card and can use it. However, you can also sell it by going to the auction, and you can give it kind of a starting price for the auction. It lasts about 48 hours, and then other people can buy it from you using the in-game currency called perfect points. I'm not going to sell mine for now. Also, I recommend that early on you take advantage of the card shop, because in the card shop, you can make lots of perfect points on day one. I'll show you how to do that in a sec. I cannot do that yet because I have to finish opening my starter pack. So let's keep going with that. Also, I've got it set where it will continuously go from one pack to the next. If you want it to pause between packs, that's pretty easy to do. Let's see if it allows me to do that here. Not quite yet, because I still have a few starter packs. Let me finish those up first. And then you'll be able to go into your settings and alter the speed, alter if you want any kind of extra animations, fireworks, those kind of things you can do right in the settings. So right now I've got it just kind of on auto open. If you're in the chat, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how many times you've played this game. Notice I got 2 gold cards. That's a bonus. It was a gold pack. I'm guaranteed at least one. I was able to get 2. All right, now that I've opened all my starter packs, it's going to give me the option to use these menus here. First thing, go and select your ballpark. Right now you have 1 to choose from. However, over the course of time, you'll see here that other ballparks will be added that you can select to play your home games in. Now, each of these ballparks have different modifiers, just like real life. So anything that is 1.000 is considered neutral. Anything below 1 favors the pitchers. Anything above 1 favors the hitters. So I can go and I can say, show me an extreme left-handed batter park. So you'll notice here, the left-handed home runs especially are way over 1.0 in a lot of cases. So that becomes important when you build your team. You would obviously, if you have a park favoring the left-handed batters, you'd want a lot of cards that favor the left-handed batters, right? That are strong on the left as a left-handed batter. So you kind of want to pick parks that suit your card types, and you can change these once a week. So once a week on Sunday, you can go in and you can select a different ballpark, but you have to earn them. Right now, to start off, you only get the first one here, which is the neutral one, all 1.000. So everyone gets to start with that one for the first week. All right. Next, some other menus. You can customize your team. So you've already given it a team name. So the next thing you can do is you can go and you can add some graphics. You can add some logos. It takes a little while to load up for the first time. After that, it should load up a little bit quicker. And in the game, there are already many pre-built-in logos. Or if you have your own logo, if you design your own logo, you can go and load those up as well. So these are all the logos you can use that are in the game. You simply click on one of those, or you can go to advanced settings and you can go and you can load up from your desktop, from your hard drive, a logo that you want to use. Now, let's see if I've got this. Yes, I do. So I've got a file of a bunch of different logos. I'm going to go load up this one here, Gladiator 11, which is my customary logo. And I'm going to have a secondary logo as this Gladiator circular logo. You can do that for the ball caps too if you want a logo on your ball cap. And you can create home jerseys, away jerseys, pick the colors, all that kind of stuff. Really cool to do. It's not going to be per purpose of this video, but you can kind of play with that on your own time. And you can have some fun customizing your team. So that is that. You can also edit your team at any time by clicking the Edit Team button, giving it, I like to give it Rocky Mountain Gladiators, a 3-letter acronym. And of course, I am from Canada, so we're going to go with Canada. And again, just submit it so that it saves it there. All right, let's go back and show you some of the settings that you can use for your team. Let's go back to the Perfect Team home screen. Next up, you can go and you can get some more card packs. These are the ones available on the card shop. Now, starting off, everyone gets 1,000 points. You increase those points either by selling cards that you pulled in packs or by going to the marketplace and buying perfect points. Now, I recommend if you do have a little bit of disposable cash, I kind of recommend that maybe you put in $50 at the start of the game just to give you that little bit of a boost. And I'm going to show you why in a second here. But you can go in and you can click Buy Now, and that will take you to your Steam account or your FastSpring account. And you can go and you can purchase it. I'm just going to do that off screen. And now I have done that. I do usually a one-time purchase once a year at the beginning of the year. I like to buy the $50 package. And now I've got 76,000 perfect points. And with those perfect points, what I recommend is that you go and purchase 76 of the standard packs. That's your best value. And I'll explain why a little bit later. So I'm going to go with that 76,000 and I'm going to buy 76 more packs. Don't worry about the other ones. They're not good value right now. 76 packs, boom. So instead of the 12 I started with, now if I click up here on my packs, you'll see I've got these ones remaining, 76 standard and 4 diamonds. Okay. Also, once you open your first 6 packs, what it's going to do, it's going to set up your entry pool team with the cards that you got in your packs. So whatever cards you open in those packs will automatically go on your team. And they've set it up so that you're going to have a well-balanced team. You're going to get 2 catchers. You're going to get so many, outfielders and infielders, and same with pitchers. You're going to get enough pitchers to have a basic team. Just make sure you submit so that when the entry pool starts in about 5 to 10 minutes time after you finish opening your starter packs, you'll be put into the entry pool, and we can show you that a little later as well. Okay, cool. Again, welcome in. Typically I stream on Twitch, but there's a lot of Twitch streamers right now, so I'm going on YouTube today for my opening. Plus it gets archived, and those people that are new to the game in May, June, July can kind of peek in and say, hey, what should I be doing? Now, what I'm doing on day 1, I wouldn't really recommend after the first few days, because the value that you get from buying perfect points really starts to decline rapidly after the first couple days. The first 2 or 3 days are the best time to do this. After that, these aren't really good value for the money that you're putting in. But if you can do it on the first day or 2 of release, it's really worthwhile. Remember, I bought 75,000 points. We'll see if I can make that up fairly quickly. All right, I want to go back and finish opening some packs here. Oops, one more thing I wanted to show you was the settings. Ooh, got a gold pack, a gold card. Now, if it's a new card to your collection, it's going to have this blue new at the bottom. If it's a card you already own, it's going to show duplicate. However, let me go and show you on the team settings. You can go and set your time zone. I'm the Mountain Time Zone. And you can also put in, little things like your forum name on the OOTP forums if you want. You can put in your Discord name, and that will show anyone that's looking up your profile. It will kind of show a little bit more about you. So you can personalize your profile a little bit. So here's where you can set up how you want your packs to be opened. I'm going to put this on default, and I'm going to turn off continuous one pack at a time. And the delay, I'm going to put on average. And maybe we'll put 1 second. Where is that now? 1 second. And we're going to put it, I want it on a mouse click, actually. So when I get to a gold or higher card, I have to actually click the card for it to turn over. Again, go through, keep all your other settings, kind of how the game has it set up already. You don't want the computer AI on the first three because you want to control your team. You don't want the AI to make all your decisions for you because sometimes they make poor decisions. All right, so I'm going to submit those changes. Let's go back to pack opening. When you open your packs, there's two ways to do it. One is to, well, I won't show it here because I'm not in the entry pool yet. But let's see if it shows the missions yet. No, it doesn't show the missions till I'm in the entry pool. So I can't do anything with that yet. So let's go back and continue opening packs. And I want to sell a lot of cards right away. That's how I'm going to make my perfect points back. So we got another gold card, all new cards. But because these cards are part of missions, I want to try and sell some of these off. Make some of my money back because live cards are really easy to pull. So I'm not too worried about not getting these again. And some of these are worth, quite a bit of points early on. So I'm just going to test the market and put in some high values for some of these cards. Hoping to make back my 75,000 points or more. So what I like to do is sell all my live cards on day one. I'm not worried about finishing missions yet. And I'm going to set the prices high because these are the highest prices you will get for live cards for the full year. After today, the prices will start to drop. Typically, they may go up a little bit from time to time if they're put in new missions. But the first couple days of release, live cards are worth the most. And I'm not worried about missions. If you are, keep them and only sell your duplicates. But I'm going to go and I'm going to list all of these because I think I can make some perfect points because people will be out there trying to buy them to finish their missions. And yeah, we'll put it at 119. And as I sell cards, you'll see that the sell comes up on my screen here. There's a little pop-up that comes up. Again, it does a little bit laborious, but I got 76 packs. It shouldn't take me overly long. Now I am going to keep my historical cards. Any card with a border like this that you see in the middle, these four here are live cards that are going to be used in a lot of missions this week. The other two are historical cards. I'm going to keep those because they probably won't be in a lot of missions yet. So I'm going to hang on to them. And if I get duplicates, then I'll sell them off. So welcome in, everyone. Say hi in the chat. If you say hi in the chat, I can put your comment on the screen there, just like Tim Hardy. Good to see you. Tim, yeah. Can I see my Hall of Fame pack? Yeah, there is a consensus. I can't see it yet. I'm not in the entry pool, and I've already bought some more packs. The consensus is either Tim Raines or Dave Winfield as kind of the two best cards. But I've seen people, select the Craig Biggio too, because he's very versatile. To me, it's probably either going to be Craig Biggio or Tim Raines. They did add a second base position for Tim Raines, which I think is really handy. And, I'm an Expo fan. I love the Montreal Expos when they were in Canada because I'm Canadian. And also, infielders are a little tougher to get, good infielders. A lot of outfielders out there. A lot of pitchers will come your way. But second basemen, at least the last few years, have been in short supply. And Tim Raines does play second base. So I would probably either go Biggio or Tim Raines. Both of them I think would be great choices. Pops. Oh, Pops Dongoria. Hey, good to see you. Yeah, seeing these YouTube names are a little bit different from than what I'm used to. Let's see if I got my chat working. All right, I don't have my Twitch screen. All right, I got my YouTube comments up. So good to see you, Pops. Again, just going through my day one, investing $50 like I do at the beginning of each year. Again, full transparency, I get the game free for being a beta tester. Anyone that's a beta tester gets a free copy. And you sign up for beta testing about every December. They put a post in the forums where you can sign up to beta test the new game. And for doing that, you get to get a free copy. So because of that, the game costs about $50. I figure I'm going to put that $50 back into OOTP, support them a little bit since I got a free copy. But otherwise, I'm pretty much free to play. I usually don't put any money into the game after day one. So you can see my cards are starting to be bought at these kind of higher prices. Still in the preparation stage of preparation. I don't know if that's a good word to use on YouTube. Well, there's no letter after it. But I got to keep on rolling because time is money. Haven't you heard that phrase? Time is money. Not on Twitch today because there are a lot of other streamers on Twitch. And like I said, I want to archive this video and it's easy to do on YouTube for beginners. All right, let's go and sell these. Now, I'm surprised people are selling these cards so cheap. I'm surprised on day one. So I'm gonna go up a little bit higher. I think it will sell for over 100. I think that's a lot of inexperienced kind of card sellers. I'm still going to go higher. I'm going to go about 113 for iron. For bronze, I'm going to go in the 200s and then go way up for the golds. I think that's a fair market value, and I think some of them will sell. This one, I'm going to go 225. It all depends how many people have bought perfect points. Last year, it was a seller's market on day one. We'll find out. Again, remember that not everyone has created their team yet. Pops, I don't know if you purchased the game this year, but a lot of people, are at work and they get home tonight and on the weekend they're going to do this. So I don't mind if my cards sit here for a little bit because I think eventually they will be bought, but I am going to keep my historicals. Okay, keep on going. Keep on trucking. Would you recommend starting perfect team today? That is always a tough option, and I don't give a definitive answer on that because it depends what your goals are. What do you want to accomplish in the game? Are you a league player? Are you a tournament player? Are you a casual player? Are you a very competitive player? Remember when you purchase the 3 different teams, right? It allows you to set up 3 teams as long as you have a different email for each of your teams. You buy the game once, you set up 3 teams. This team here, because I wanted to do a video, I have no choice. Once you open your starter packs, you will automatically 10 or 15 minutes later be put into the entry pool. So that means on Monday, I'll be put into a pool. Now, I plan on selling most of my good cards today to build up my perfect points for later days. So I don't mind being in the entry pool with a bad team because I know I'm only going to go up to that first level, that iron level. If you have a good team, the better your team is, on Monday you're going to move up to possibly even gold level. And I'd get crushed if I went to gold because there are so many people out there that by Monday are going to have elite teams. They're going to be finishing missions, and that's not the goal of this team here. So I don't mind being bad. However, if you're on the mindset that you want to build up your perfect points, I would wait till Monday to do this because you'll have a full week in entry pool, as you probably already know. And by all the accomplishments and achievements that you get throughout the week in entry pool, you're going to have thousands and thousands of perfect points, and you're not going to get crushed after being in the entry pool for 2.5 days. So again, if you have a kind of snail pace success goal, I'd wait till Monday. If you have a rabbit, get in there as quick as possible. Try and be as competitive right off out of the gate. Then I'd start now. I know it is tough waiting a couple days, but again, you do get 3 teams. So for one of the teams, you can, satisfy your urges and get started right away. And then you can wait until Monday for a second team. Setting up your main team, then going to move the packs only. I haven't made a decision, Pops, about packs only. Right now, I'm leaning to no packs only leagues. Didn't get a lot on my Discord, a lot of, overwhelming, yes, please do another one. And I don't want to start a packs only with like 20 people because you're going to be spread out over the next few weeks and just, you're going to get crushed quite a bit as a packs only. So I'll have more of an announcement on that on Monday on my Twitch show to let you know where I stand there. All right, time is money again. So the gold cards are going to sell probably pretty good. And I think I'm going to get over 3,000 for at least 3,000 once they're put in missions. I might be even underselling them. We'll see. If this Tim Heron pops up as being sold very soon, I probably undersold it. But notice there's not a lot of cards available. So if you're the first one listed, you'll probably be, it'll probably get bought. And you can see, ooh, some people going really high. I'm going to go 225. That might be a little bit low. Again, if these start to sell quickly, I will change my prices. Okay, let's go back here. I'm still not in the entry pool. I want to get in the entry pool so I can see missions because right now it won't show me unless I'm in an entry pool. Unless they just haven't put them up yet. I don't know. What else do we got? The variant marketplace is working, and I have the clubhouse shop where I can buy certain things. Cards, no cards available, just packs available. Eventually, they'll have some cards there. You do not start with any clubhouse shop stars. Once I get and put the entry pool, then I can go and enter tournaments as well. I'm hoping the 6L has some spots. Please get me in the entry pool real quick. Okay, so here we see high prices for bronze. I think that's a little high, but it's kind of making me think that maybe I can get 500 for a bronze. And I still think for irons, you can get just over 100. So I'm not going to try and undercut people on these irons. I'm going to be happy if I get 100 for them each. Silvers, I think, are good for, again, 500. And bronze, 500 might be a little too much. I'm going to go back to my 225. And then my historicals, I'm going to keep all my historicals. Now, I do kind of want to go back and forth because if I get and put an entry pool, I don't know if it'll show it when I'm on the pack opening screen. You did buy it? Oh, yeah, already answered that. Anyone else in chat, say hi if you have any questions. Again, I am kind of the streamer for new people, answering those questions. If you're new to the game, it's very critical to get out of the gates the right way. You can make so many mistakes on day one. And I want to make sure you avoid some of those things. I've gone through this many times and picked up a lot of tips along the way. So please ask questions if you have any. Again, mainly a Twitch streamer, but I have put out a lot of YouTube video tutorials. You can go to the playlist and look for the tutorials on this channel, and you'll find a lot of those. And you can still take advantage of the free packs by going and buying the game before March 21st, where you can save 10% off, and you'll get some bonus packs, including a beautiful Hall of Fame pack. Pops, who did you select for your Hall of Fame pack? If you have selected anyone yet, or anyone else in chat, who were you thinking about selecting? Yeah, I still think 225. I just think there's not enough buyers yet because so many people haven't started the game yet. But I think these will easily sell unless there are a ton of people ripping packs right now. Last year, they even sold for more. Come on, put me in the entry pool so I can show you guys some more cool stuff. And I'm going to keep all my historicals unless they're a duplicate. So here you see for an iron, a lot of high prices. None have sold yet. So I'm wondering, Pops, are you in the entry pool yet? Or Dirty Harry? Good to see you, Dirty Harry. Are you in the entry pool yet? Are the missions up yet? Because when I click on the card, it doesn't show me missions yet. Okay, not yet. Okay, so that's why not a lot of people are buying yet, because they want for those missions to come up. Biggio's a good choice. Yeah, Biggio or Tim Raines, I would say. So again, I'm showing you my day one strategy. I purchased the perfect points for 50 bucks. I'll show you again. Buy perfect points, 50 bucks, get me 75,000 plus the 1,000 I got to start with. So I bought 75 standard packs, 76 standard packs. And now I'm going through the process of ripping these. Maybe missions aren't up because no one's in entry pool yet. That could be it. Maybe they have an open entry pool because you don't see them until the entry pool is available. I'm sure they're there, but you got to wait till you're in entry pool to see them. All right, couple gold cards. And again, what I'm doing is I'm selling every single, or I'm listing every single. I'm going to boost these up a little bit, knowing that there's no missions yet. You'll see not a lot of them for sale. I think there'll be people out there willing to pay this. I'm sure there are people out there with over 300,000 perfect points sitting and waiting to buy cards. But for the bronze, I'm going to stick at 225 because you'll see people undercutting each other right now. And that's not the play. I wish people wouldn't do that on day one. There's no need to do it yet. What you're doing is you're setting a lower market price. Missions are not out yet. Don't compete to get the first sale. Compete for a fair value. These two cards here are going to go really quick. They're going to be bought up like that. If everyone set their price at about, 3 or 4 or 500 for a bronze, people would snap them up. So I'm not going to try and compete with these people, but I am going to go up, knowing missions aren't out yet, to about 300 for a bronze. I think 200 for an iron, 300 for a bronze, close to 1,000 for a silver, and maybe 4,000 for a gold. That's just me, though. And I think it will sell based on past experiences. And you can always lower your prices, but you can't increase them because they'll be bought up. Yeah, I'm going to put him at 333. Like, I don't care if these first two get bought up. I think that's fair value for day one. You don't remember who? It's not showing in your collection. It would either be the pitcher. There was one pitcher, Jim Palmer, Dave Winfield in the outfield, or catcher, mid utility guy, Biggio or Tim Raines. All right. Am I in the entry pool yet? Let me guys know in chat when you get put in the entry pool. I think they're holding everyone back for now. Okay. Love the new live card art. My favorite live card art in the history of Perfect Team is this year. It's just so clean. So, I mean, some people don't like the font. And sometimes the font, like Austin Voth, they probably could have, justified that a little bit better. Works okay on the players with long names, but players with short names, it's really on opposite sides. Okay, let's keep selling these. Iron, I'm going to go 225 now because I think they will sell. There are people right now, I guarantee you, there are people right now speculating, and they're going to make a killing because what they're doing, they're going to the card shop. Let me show you what a lot of people are doing. This is another good move. You go to the card shop and you list all your live cards, or you show live cards, and you filter them by sell price, lowest to highest. And there are people out there that are buying up any card that's probably under 50 points, knowing they very well can sell it for double or triple once the missions go up. So that's another way. I don't have perfect points to do it. If I did, I would go up and buy every one of these live cards under 50 points for iron. And then I'd go and look, okay, where do the bronze go? And I'd buy this bronze for 105. Any bronze under 200, I'd buy those up as well. Maybe any bronze under 150, because I know I can make double the profit back. Let's see what the silvers are looking like. Minimum value of 70. Yeah, any silver that's under 400, I would probably buy those up, like this Carlos Rodon. And what are the golds looking like? They're pretty pricey already. I might buy up any gold under 3,000, which there's only two of them up there, because you can probably sell them for 4,000 or more. Like I said, once those missions go up, every one of these live cards are likely to be part of the missions. And there are people out there whose primary goal in this game is to finish missions. They don't care what the cost is. They just want to finish the missions. Sebastian in the house. Is this the real version or the beta? This is the real version now, Sebastian. It came out about an hour ago after a few hours of fixing that they had to do. So it is now available for you to download or get on Steam until next Friday for 10% off. And as soon as you create your team, you can start ripping your packs. I don't think anyone's in the entry pool. Again, chat, you can let me know if you're in entry pool already, but I don't think anyone is yet. And then once you are, all these missions should pop up. If you are in entry pool, let me know, because let me know if you can enter perfect drafts right now. I'm not in. So perfect opportunity to go open more packs. Again, all my live cards I'm going to put up for sale at least till I reach the maximum, because you can only put up, I believe, 100. I'm going to go 225 on irons. Right now, you got the message and download. Okay. Well, there you go. A sim has been complete. I'm in the entry pool. So now what that allows me to do is to go and what missions are not up yet? Refresh. Nope. Missions are not up. I think it's going to be maybe 30 minutes until that first sim comes in. But let's see if you can go entry perfect drafts. Nothing for traditional. Nothing for perfect. Are you guys having the same no luck with your drafts? You might have to wait the 30 minutes. And when that first sim comes in, it probably will populate. All right. Good. So that gives me about 30 minutes to finish opening my packs and listing a bunch of cards. There's not a lot of people buying right now because people want to see and wait what missions they're in. And maybe that will roll out over the next couple minutes now that entry pool has fired. Everyone's excited. The new game. Here's my entry pool. See if I got any familiar names in there. Any of you guys in my entry pool? I'm in entry pool CDH, Canadian Hardy Dorks. The Canadian Hardy Dorks. That's my entry pool. And Tim took Biggio. Yeah, Biggio is a good choice. I think I'll go with Tim Raines just for the sentimentality. They will be in packs a month or month and a half or 2 months down the road. They will put those 4 cards eventually in packs. All right. Pops Dongoria. We are in the same entry pool, my friend. I don't want to do well. I want to be in the lowest level on Monday with this team. Fun Society, I reckon Gaudy Gardeners are there. Another Edmonton team, but not a lot of people I'm familiar with. Idaho Taters, Madtown Clay Dog with his socialists. All right, I'm going to go back out. Now that they show all the teams, I wonder if we can get into tournaments. Dismiss. Still not available. If you guys see these populate while I'm opening packs, please let me know because I want to make sure I get into some of the early tournaments that are supposed to fire tonight. What else? Let's go back into Perfect Team. And also let me know if missions show up. Because once missions show up, cards are going to start flying off the shelf. Card orders. I got 35 listed already. Let's go check my transaction history. Got 2 pages already. That's just from pack openings. So transaction history is always cool. You can go and you can take a look at what you've been doing with your cards, and you can filter it. I like to filter by card shop. So these are all the cards I listed. I'd love to be able to show it by cards sold and by cards bought. Right now, it groups them all together. So how many have I sold? Buy order. 1, 2 fulfilled sell orders. Yeah, just 2. Once these missions get populated, any cards you have listed for a reasonable price or even a high price. Have any of you guys pulled any perfects yet? What's other than your Hall of Fame pack? What is your best card? Okay. So because I can only list 100, I'm going to focus on the higher ones now. I'm going to go 776. Very patriotic for you Americans, 76. And I'm going to go 333 on bronze. So I'm going to up my prices a little bit. Iron, I'm going to go 225. Bronze, I'm going to go 333. Silver, I'm going to go 776. And that might even still be low. It might go higher. And then iron, I'm going to wait to list iron. So I only get to list 100, and not many are selling yet. Right, another bronze. What did I say I was going to go? 330. That might be low. I'm going to go 444. I'm going to risk it. People are selling way too low on day one. See, look at this guy. This guy kind of has an idea. Now, if everyone would list for this, they would sell for that. Again, people will pay this. I know they will pay this. And more than one person will pay this. But unfortunately, people start to get in selling wars right off the bat, and they undercut each other. Come on, people. Like even 444, I feel bad because that's a good bargain. But I want to try and see if I can make back my 75,000 that I bought. If I can make that back and then get to keep all my historical cards, that's a win. All right, who else is in chat? Oh, we got our first diamond. Please be alive because I can sell it for a lot. It is Mason Miller. Okay, diamonds, I think you can easily make 10,000 on them. So I'm going to list mine for 15,000. And I think they will sell because they're harder to pull and people want to finish missions. Let's list this silver. What did I say? I'm going to go 1,000. I want a net gain of 1,000 on those. 15,000 might be a little high. We'll see. Oh, chat. My very first perfect of OOTP 26. And we're doing it here on YouTube where I cut my teeth. Let's see. We got something fun. What do we got? What do we got for pulling this one here? How about this? When you pull a perfect, what are you?
Winner.
A what?
Winner.
I can't quite hear you. What are you when you pull a perfect?
Winner.
Thank you. We are
Winner.
Okay. And for Pops Dongoria, who's names one of his team after the RCMP, here's a little trick for my very first perfect. You guys don't mind YouTube, smash that. Well, I like to say that word smash. I'm copying everyone. Tap that like button on the video. That sends it out in the algorithm for other people to possibly watch. YouTube does not give a lot of monetization. It is literally pennies for everyone watching, which is a little better. There you go. A little bit of RCMP love from this Canadian, and in tribute to Pops Dongoria in chat, Tim, for using the RCMP Mounties as one of his perfect teams. All right, let's give you a little Mario startup. Come on, Mario. And a drum roll. What do we got? First perfect is a live card, which I'm okay with. I am absolutely okay with because people will hopefully be needing it for missions. Bobby Witt. Now, this is the tough part. What is this going to sell for on day one? What will this sell for on day one? It all depends if it's a must-have for a mission for Kansas City. Because sometimes you need every live card for a team. Sometimes you can get away with, 95% of the live cards for that team. If this is a must-have, it's going to go for over 50K. I'm going to list it, and this might be too cheap. You know what? I'm going to go big. Go big, lap. 55,000. We'll see if it sells. So again, trying to make, if I can sell this card, look at the new feature too. When you hover over it, it wiggles. You get the little bit of the Bobby Witt wiggle and the shimmer. So if I can sell this one card, I'll make over half of the 76,000 that I bought. Keenan. Well, let's, it's all, who gets the good fortune and who doesn't. Pops Dongoria got 3 diamonds. But again, Pops, if you sell off, I don't know what your goals are, but you can make a lot of that 76,000. In fact, probably more if you sell wisely. And Keenan, you got 2 variants. Well, I got the starter variant because everyone gets one with a starter pack, which was an iron. Which levels did you get? I'm curious. Because the odds of getting a variant are a little higher this year. Okay, I'm going to focus on selling everything above bronze until missions open up. So I got 1 diamond so far, 1 perfect so far. I'm selling off all my live cards. See, I think these will easily sell for 1,000 perfect points. Please let me know when tournaments are available to sign up for and when you see missions show up. They may show up when the first sim comes in about 20 minutes. All right. You guys on your phone or something? I'm the only one that's hit my like button. I feel bad. I'm like playing with my own button. Hit that thumbs up on the YouTube channel. It might send it out to like 3 more people as recommended videos. Anyone new to OOTP this year? Keenan, are you the one that that name sounds familiar? Did you do a speedrun team with C Wit in OOTP 25, or am I thinking of someone different? All right. Keeping all my historicals unless they're duplicates, selling off all my live, but I don't want to list them all yet because I'll hit my limit of 100. So I'm only going to sell off silver or higher. And there we go. Another silver to list. I'm curious, Pops. It sounds like you bought the same PP package I did. We got the same PP. Are you planning on doing kind of the same thing, selling off a lot of cards, or are you building to compete right off the bat? 2 bronze and 1 silver. Well, you know what, Keenan? I think there is going to be demand for a lot of the variants early as well. I don't know which ones you got. If you don't mind, I can let you know what I think of them. See, I just sold a card. Are missions up yet? No. Once missions go up, all these sell orders you're going to see popping up on my screen, even the high ones. Variant marketplace. All types. Already some variants up there. 55,000 for a diamond. Looks like the minimum for a diamond is 10,000. So it looks like a lot of interest in this one here. And again, you feed cards to it, which is going to take a long time. Because, you know, at the beginning of a game, there's not a lot of cards put into the system. You know, by the end of the year, there'll probably be 4 times as many cards available. Trying to watch and not compete against cards you put up. Yeah. Again, so many people are going to be buying though, Pops. If you put a price around what I have, we'll both sell. I think I have I think my prices are probably even a little bit on the low end for day one, but they're prices I'm happy with because my goal is to try and make 150,000 perfect points. I want to double what I bought them for. So you could go higher. I don't mind if you go higher. Just you know, don't go too much lower. Because I think they're pretty fair prices. But yeah, I don't mind. You put them up for what you can even put them up for exactly what I have, or one less if you really want. And then as time goes on over the course of the next 2 days, if they're not selling, which I think they will, I can lower them a little bit. That's the unknown. The unknown is how many people are opening packs right now. Because the more that are opening packs and buying perfect points, the quicker the market's going to crash. No duplicates here. And that's why, you know, a lot of people are private with their strategies. And, oh, I'm not going to show you my sliders, or I'm not going to show you what you should do on day one. But again, for those of you that have watched me before, I'm all about helping new people because my fear is new people don't know what they're doing. They get hyped up for the first week or first month, and then they give up because the game's too hard. And they go, how come that person has 500,000 perfect points? How were they able to do that without buying them? And that's why I like making this day one video, because this is how you can get 500,000 perfect points 3-4 months down the road. You start investing 50 bucks or more if you can, if you want. And then you make all your points on day one, and it just keeps rolling from there. In OOTP 25, I ended up with, you know, over 1 million perfect points at the end of the year. I ended up with all the bronze cards I wanted. I was one of the top 10 bronze players, all from investing 50 bucks, or a big part. Obviously, a lot of luck comes into play too with cards that you get. Like I got that one perfect card already. Pops Dongoria, not so lucky. I mean, you can even sell your Hall of Fame card. I wouldn't sell it. Well, you could sell it now because everyone gets one. But a week from now, when it's not available, they might even be worth more because new people won't get that Hall of Fame pack. So if you were going to sell it, you could sell it now. There will be people trying to get all 4 of them because they're all pretty good. Or you can wait a week and the price might go up. Okay, here we go. Gold card. I think I'll get 4,000 for it pretty easily. At which point I'll kick myself that I priced it too low. All right, double gold. These are the big wins here because if they're both live, There's one live. The only time during the year you're going, come on, live card. Come on, live. Yeah, baby. See, I think those two at 3,000 are going to sell as soon as missions go up. And here's a case where I'm by far going to be the lowest one. So it's weird, the different prices. I should probably put it at 6,400 because I don't want everyone then to start lowering their prices. So you know what? I'm going to put it at 6,100. That might be high though. I don't know if that's going to sell. We need missions to go up right away because the longer they take to put up the missions, the more people that are going to list cards, which is bad for us. Oh, we got some card errors, it looks like. Jesse. Lean a little bit to the left, Jesse. Slide your chair over, Jess. There we go. I'm going to copy Jess. Here's the mirror image. Just slide over, Jess. Tim Raines or Craig Biggio? Because of how good their card is and because of the position that they play, pitchers will be a dime a dozen, and Palmer's probably the worst of the four. Dave Winfield's the best power hitter, but he's outfield, and outfields are going to be pretty common. Tough to find infielders, and Tim Raines can play infield, and Biggio can play infield, and even catch. He can even be a backup catcher. So either be Raines or Biggio for me. All right. What did I say I was selling these for? 555? That might be too low. I think I'm going 776 on these. Already changed my mind. No problem, Keenan. I don't know if you're new to the game or have played the game before, but if you are new and you have any questions, no matter what it might be, see, I think 1,000's too cheap for this, but you know what? I'm happy with 1,000. As long as they open up missions right away. All right, Pops, you pulled 3 diamonds. I'm up to diamond number 2, but I also got a perfect card. Haven't pulled a variant yet other than my starter pack. Live diamond, please. Jose Altuve. Someone's willing to pay over 5K for him. I'm going to put Jose up. I'm going to list my historical diamonds. I'm going to go wild. Chat, I'm going wild. 25,000. How bad does someone want this? Because he does have pretty good ratings. Again, if I don't sell it, I don't care. I'll keep it. I'm not going to, undersell it. It's kind of that I don't want to give it up, but if I do, I'll make what I want on it. Lars Nootbaar. Ooh, look at that. People in the 8,000 range. And again, I don't want to go too low then because that'll hurt these people making a sale. I'm going to go 6,100. I'll go 4,400 if none are listed, 6,100 if it's the low bid on gold. Come on, because I'm not worried about finishing missions. If you want to finish missions, don't sell any of your live cards except duplicates. But if you want to make perfect points, sell them today. All of them, as many as you can. You will never find higher prices for live cards after today. And it should go down slowly over the weekend. Prices will go down slow, but by Monday, they're going to start to really crater in terms of what you can sell them for, especially the iron and bronze. Gold, diamond, they'll hold their value for a bit. Silvers will probably hold their value for a bit because not as many are pulled. But your iron and bronze cards, they're going to crater within 48 hours because so many get pulled. And then people start lowering prices because they just want to make the sale. 40 packs left. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. Laptop Pound, usually streaming on Twitch, but because there are other Twitch streamers out there, and I started off as a YouTube streamer back in 2022, I think. I figured I'll do my first OOTP video here And that way it's archived. People can come watch it a month, 2 months down the road and see how they should start their team off. Hunter Pence. Again, don't mind selling a historical gold for 10K if I can. Otherwise, I'll keep all my historicals. Ryan Reynolds. Well, okay, that's a little bit of a low price for Ryan Reynolds, so I'm going to go up a little bit more on him. And you can always lower prices, but all you can do is kick yourself in the butt if you set them too low. No punishment for setting them too high. See, I'm going to be the second highest one at 1100. I think 1100 for a silver is good. All right, we got 2 diamonds and we've got a perfect card so far. We got 33 packs left to go. And then once cards start to sell, you got 1 of 3 options. You can either reinvest your perfect points that you got from selling cards into new packs. And if the market is strong, if you're getting really high prices, I would recommend doing that. So if you make 100,000 perfect points from your sales, go buy 100 standard packs because the market is hot. If the market has slowed down quite a bit, maybe only list your gold and all your duplicates, gold and higher and duplicates, or keep them and finish missions yourself. It all depends how the market is once you make a lot of sales. All right. Welcome in. Got a few of you watching. Usually don't get a lot of live viewers on the YouTube side of things. Wow, 17,000 for Joe. Some people are really going high, but I'm going to go 11. Entry pool is the first sim in. We got 4 minutes until sim number 1. Missions are not in yet. Variants, I've got 1 Sonny Jackson, but I've only got 3 cards I can give him. Going to be tough to level because you can't gamble this year. You can't say, I'm going to gamble 5% that he boosts up. Nope, you got to be at 100%, which again has its positives and negatives. The negatives is that it's going to take a long time to get all the cards you need to boost up a variant, especially as a free-to-play player. Few variants, including a perfect on the marketplace. All right, we got just over 3 minutes before the first sim. And then we'll see if the landscape changes in terms of missions and tournaments. This is a duplicate. I will put him up. This is a duplicate. I'm going to put him up. Historicals, you can usually sell for more, especially if they get put into a mission. I think there are going to be some historical missions today. You started the game a month ago and love my videos for bronze tournaments. Helped you? Well, thank you. Thank you, because that inspires me to keep on doing more of them. So let's give you, what do I got here? Do I got some sort of applause? Yeah. Thank you there, Keenan. And I will have some for the new game within the next month. Usually takes me about a month to kind of get to know the cards, to build a bronze team. They have changed kind of the formats around a little bit. It's bronze and iron for the PTCS. So I might be forced to do some iron tournaments, but I'm glad you had some success. And thank you so much for the positive comment, because you never know. You never know if people are watching or find any use of it. That's why I always respond to every comment on my video. If people leave a comment, I'll go within a few days and reply back to them, because it does mean a lot. And my Twitch community is special as well, because they are, for the most part, awesome people and really support me over on Twitch. Okay. First sim about to come in. We got another silver. So there's another grand. Not a lot are being sold. Watch when those missions go live. So many of my sell orders are going to pop up. I have to click a lot of them. And then I'll kick myself. Lap, why did you sell cards so cheap? And I'll go, I know. What was I thinking? Geez, what was I thinking selling these cards so cheap? Speaking of cheap, I'm just kidding. Kava. I always love when some of the Twitch users come over. Kava, how the heck are you, buddy? Have you bought the game yet? Are you buying the game? Are you going to start streaming on Sunday, the new game? Okay. So what we're doing, we're getting prepared for the auctions, for the marketplace to open up. All right. There's a little button on your video player on YouTube. You can go to the beginning. What we're doing basically, Kava, is my advice for new people or people that are in the cycle at the beginning for the first time on how to maximize your PP. Do you have any advice how to maximize your PP? Kava's buying it now. There you go. All right, live bronze. See, people are undercutting me already. Probably Pops Dongoria. Just kidding, Pops. I'm going to keep it at 4,400. I think both of those will sell. And Kava knows that prices at the beginning of a new game are always the highest you'll see for live cards. Historical cards, not necessarily, because they get put into more missions later, but live cards, especially iron and bronze, yeah, highest point. And every month they put out new live cards too. So every month they put out a batch of the new players in the MLB that have cards in the game, and they typically sell for a lot too for the first few days. Danny Jansen, former Blue Jay, 1,000 points. Cavacom, one of the pro Twitch streamers for Out of the Park Baseball. He streams on Twitch every Sunday until his team is eliminated from all his playoffs, and has a great community. Twitch.tv/CAVACOM. Starting up my Twitch OOTP 26 streams on Monday. Monday will be my first official OOTP 26 stream. This one I wanted to do on YouTube because that's where I started off on YouTube. And there's a lot of people streaming right now on Twitch. All right, diamond number 3. Diamond 3. Diamond 3. All right, this one's for Kava. Show me a Toronto Blue Jay. Oh, there is one, Dylan Tate. I guess I shouldn't get greedy. Edwin Diaz. Well, Edwin, guess what, Edwin? Someone's going to buy you for a mission for 15,000. Oh, yeah. Well, we got a Roy Cava, not your favorite Roy. Roy Smalley. Got a couple silvers, which again, I don't mind for selling for high. And again, I'm not trying to get up to that gold level on Monday because I'll just get crashed back down. So I'm going to have a very basic team. Oh, diamond number 4, Cavacom. Thank you. As soon as you came into the stream, boom, diamond. Thanks for helping a fellow Canadian. Oh, the first entry pool's in. Okay, let's check that. Hey, Dirty Harry. Can you go check if are we eligible to sign up for drafts yet or tournaments? Have they turned those on? Shane McClanahan from the Tampa Bay. Look at these prices. I said my price for diamond is going to be 15,000. Might be too low. More. This is a AW pack. He likes the Rays. all 1,400 of them. I'll probably eventually get to them. Who knows? But if I ever am looking for someone, Kava, you'll be number one on my list. All right, made one sale there. Let's see my first game. I want to know too, Kava, when you start opening your packs, who you take for your Hall of Fame choice pack. I'm either going to go Tim. I'm probably going to go Tim Raines. Oh, look at this, Dirty Harry. 1-0. Good thing Cavacom wasn't streaming this. It would have taken forever. This new run environment's going to be interesting, Cava. I think we're going to see a lot of dead ball type of games. Dirty, what was the score in your first game? 1-0, scoring in the bottom of the 13th inning. And I did earn some perfect points. Look at this. So in the entry pool, that's one of the disadvantages of being in the entry pool right now, because you're only in until Sunday night. You can't maximize your accomplishments. If you join on Monday, you get a full week in the entry pool. So I earned 1,000 points in achievements just in that first game. All right, let's go back and check. Open one more pack. No drafts or tournaments. Thanks, Dirty. Big Clint Eastwood fan. At least I really enjoyed Clint Eastwood. Remember growing up watching the Westerns. You watch them now and they're so cheesy. But back then as a kid, you were like, oh, this is just great. This is what life was like in the Wild West. And you'd go to your local toy shop and you'd get your cowboy hat, the little fake straw one, and your little guns with the little cap guns with the little red rolls, and you'd put those rolls in, you'd snap, 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 snap. All thanks to Clint Eastwood. Okay, so 1-0. Bobby Shantz due up next. This was just my starter pack. I did not even improve my team. It's just the guys I got in the starter pack. All right, let's go check missions. 3-2. Yeah, I think last year there were a lot of high scoring games. This year, I think if they don't tweak it, I think it's going to be a lot of low scoring games, which I'm okay with. Okay, yeah, no tournaments yet. Can't do any of that stuff. Kava, make sure, Kava, you get into tonight's 6L as soon as it pops up, because it's going to fill up quickly. The Laptop Hound Lower Level Leisure Lounge. For those of you that are new to the game, I've been kind enough that OOTP has named a couple of their perfect drafts using my online moniker, Laptop Hound. And you can find those in the perfect drafts when OOTP 26 has them. And they're these ones here. The Laptop Hound Late Lower Level Leisure Lounge. That's going to fill up very quickly because it's one of the first ones that are fired off tonight. So make sure you enter that one. And the other one is the Laptop Hound Lower Level Leisure Lounge Early Morning one, which, of course, the gourmet donuts are in there. Signed up, one of the 17 teams. Thank you, Kava, for your loyalty to the 5L. And because of that, there's only 32 teams now because not as many people are playing them. So you can get in there and win 75 packs. So yes, for those new players that are not familiar with me and watching me on Twitch, look for those two tournaments in Out of the Park 26. All right, I've opened 4 diamonds and 1 perfect. We've got 13 packs to go, and then I can't really do much until missions open up. A shop probably should list it higher, and in fact, I am going to list it higher. As long as I'm the lowest price. Okay, how about 1 more perfect? If I can get 1 more perfect, I will easily make my investment back today. But it's also getting greedy. 1,500. That's probably too low. It's a historical silver. You guys want John? You got to pay for him. 8 packs left. Go ahead, OOTP. That one's for you, Dirty. Go ahead, OOTP. All I remember about those movies is a lot of people hung from ropes. And his poncho. It is squinting into the Arizona sun. I don't even know where those movies were set in. Probably Arizona. All right, I'm gonna go 6,100 on these. I'm sure everyone now in the OOTP forums and Discord is like, missions when? When are we gonna see the missions? They're probably delaying a little bit because of the issues they had earlier on, maybe to allow more people to get their packs open. Another silver card. Match my lowest price. Yeah, I can't wait to get going on Twitch and got some new sounds and music and new ways to play the game. Plus, I'll be able to do giveaways for packs. That's right. On Twitch, they allow me to do giveaways. They actually allow me to do giveaways on YouTube too. So if I want, I can do some giveaways on YouTube, but I don't have the go ahead to give giveaways for this year's version of the game yet because they're too busy doing other things. So hopefully within a week. All right, diamond card number 5. Let's get a Boston Red Sox. No, Cincinnati Red. But again, if I can get 14K for him. So I'm on my diamond packs now, so I'm guaranteed to get. Oops, that's too much. That is too much. Don't gouge the community lap. All right, next diamond. OOTP 26. This is not the beta. This is the full version that is now available at ootpdevelopments.com. All right, historical Charlie Keller with 126 power. Again, I'm not trying to build a good team right out of the gate. I want perfect points to build tournament rosters. I want to succeed in tournaments because you can build up cards and points from tournaments. So I'm willing to sell off some of these higher priced cards. Diamond pack. Mr. Pena. Oh, 85,000. What have you been drinking? Holy smokes. I'm going to cut that price in almost half. Oh, it is a 99. It is a New York Met. I think 85 is a little high, though. I think 44 is a little bit more reasonable. Cav, Cav is like just one lower lap. No, I'm not going to gouge people. Although you never know. You never know how crazy people get on day one. Bobby Mercer, 99 again. See, this is more reasonable. I can get behind this. And I don't like to get behind a lot of things, but I can get behind this at 55,000. Oh. Okay. So I was hoping that, oh, look, I sold a card for 500 points already. Are missions up yet? No. Soon as those missions fire, man, watch the perfect points roll in. Okay, I am reinvesting my perfect points in packs. So we've got another one. I'm going to wait on my Hall of Fame pack. I'm in no rush to open it up yet. And we got a few bronzes, so let's list those. 155 is too cheap. Too cheap, folks. This is more like it. Although that might be a little bit too high, but mine will sell very easily for 555. I could probably get close to 1,000. Probably would have should have went more. See, I just sold one for 550. I told you I should have went more. It just sold for 500. All right, let's go. And remember how I said you should go into the card shop if you have perfect points and buy all the cheap cards up and relist them? Remember how I said any card under 50 you should get? Well, look at someone has done that. Remember when I showed you, you can go back in the video, like almost this first page, there were cards that were less than 50 perfect points. And I didn't have the points to buy them at this time. And now the lowest irons are like 90. People are starting to buy. I don't know if that means missions are coming soon. Let's see, refresh, refresh, refresh. No. So that makes me think, Lap, go adjust some of your prices. What are bronze selling for now? Lowest is 100, which I think if I, you know what, I should, I think I can double that price. Let me buy it. See, someone already bought it. Hub. Well, those are historicals. I want live. See, look at all the live ones are have already been bought up. Look at the lowest live ones. What? Sonny Jackson, no. What are the lowest live ones here? 95? Buying them. Look, I got 7,000 already. I should wait and see if I can get my 76,000 back. Yeah, I can double my money on this. You can sell these probably for 300 each. It's just a lot of like, oh, that card's gone already. Is that card gone? Okay, I bought him. Bought him. I'm gonna buy all the ones for 100. Or someone, see, cannot buy it. Someone else is buying them. Could not buy it. See, people go out there and they buy all the cheap ones and they relist it. Not the it's a smart thing to do. Even these silvers, like, I'll buy that for 300. Refresh. Still there? No, it's gone. Any cheap gold ones out there? You're not making much if you buy it at 2,000. You could probably still sell it for 4,000. Like these two guys at the bottom, they know what's going on. That's the price. All these three people at 2,000, quit undercutting each other. The market is going to dictate high prices. Missions aren't even out yet, and you guys are like giving them away. Like that's almost quick sell on day one. That's too cheap. All right. Well, I'm not going to buy any more of those. Got 77,000. How many cards do I have listed? Lots, 71. So I can still list a few more, but I'm going to go back and get 5 more packs. Thank you guys for watching here on YouTube. Laptop Pound here on day one. This is not the beta. This is the official game. And trying to make some perfect points. And there's a good buy right there. Getting 5 more packs. If I can sell this Perez card, I've made my money and more back. And even selling some of these historical cards, day one. There we go. That's like a 7,000 perfect point pack. Anything silver or better is a win. If you get a silver, you're going to make your money back on that pack. Even probably 3 bronzes, you'll make it back. One more. All right, good. We got a silver. I'll be the number 2 lowest bid. And keep all those. You won the daily late iron last night. Does that mean you're going to have a lot of packs to open? I'm always impressed, Keva, on Sundays when I kind of tune in once in a while, how many packs you actually get in a week. Because you don't go and buy them. Like, I don't know if you use your perfect points to buy them. I don't think you do. I think those are all just your tournament and Twitch packs. I'm always impressed. Like you are very like Kava, you don't get enough credit for being a good player, especially in league, like with your settings and how you use your pictures. Look, they made another sale. Okay, I got to go and adjust some of these prices because I started listing them too cheap. Sell. That's okay. That's okay. Irons are too cheap. 225. 225. I started selling these irons too cheap. They should go for over 200. Easy. People undercutting, selling an iron for 100. Come on, people. Get with the high price day one program. Someone didn't get the little memo. Don't price your cards too low. People will be spending today. There's a couple people I know that put in like over $200 into the game. One streamer put in, I think, $500 in the game. Don't let them get off easy. And again, I am not a pay to win player. I put in $50 at the start of the year on one team, and that's it. That is it. A couple years ago, when they had the PT Plus, I did buy that every month for about $10 each. But yeah, I try and make as many points as I can on day one, and that gets me through the year for what my goals are. And I've made Diamond League quite a bit with the team that I do this with. And I've been very successful in building bronze rosters. Okay, I think I like all my prices so far. Except this bronze. This bronze is too cheap. Oh, see? I didn't have Joey, could you have waited a minute? I would have boosted you up. Darn it. Joey? Bronze, I want to go higher. Any others I need to boost up? I have a feeling missions are going to hit pretty soon. We have another sim that came in, just one so far. Looks like they're simming every 30 minutes. Usually they cut that down to 10 or 15 minutes for entry pool. 30 minutes takes forever. Come on, we don't have 30 minutes to waste. Any others I want to change here? Iron? No, we'll keep you at that. Bronze? That might be a little high. Go 500. Bronze. Just wait. Once those missions go live, just watch, people. Watch my screen light up with sales. Like walking down New York City at 10 o'clock at night. Lights everywhere. Bronze. Again, as I said before, you can always price things lower. You can never recoup for pricing things too low. People aren't buying right now because they want to wait till the missions come out. They're like, why would I pay that much if it's not in a mission? Which, I would say it's smart. Wait till the missions come out. But then you're going to compete with everyone to try and scoop all the cheap ones up. 555. 555. And 555. This bronze is too low. Or this gold is too low. This gold is too low. This gold is too low. So the highest price card I have right now is I got two cards at 55,000. A perfect card and a high diamond card. So if I sell both those cards, I've easily made my investment back. Easily. We have left just that pack. And hold on to that one. PT Plus, what they did 2 years ago, Keenan, which really divided the community. Some loved it and some were like, that's awful. What it was like, in the video game industry where you can buy subscriptions. What do they call those things? They call them like, I forget what they're called. But you pay a monthly fee and you get bonuses. What they had for $7.99 or $6.99 American a month, you would have PT Plus. Every day you logged in, you got twice the amount of packs for logging in. So you doubled the amount of packs you got just for logging in. Also, they gave you twice the perfect points for achievements. So let's say you got an achievement of 1,000 points, like right here on my screen, it says D. Casey got 400 points. They would give you, maybe it wasn't twice as much, but it was like 1.5 or something. So I would get like 600 points instead of 400. They also gave you like a free pack of cards, like a perfect pack or a rainbow pack, or a free special card every month as kind of a bonus. It was usually a pretty good card. Like Kristen Yelich was one of the good ones in that year. What other perks did they get? Oh, you were allowed to enter one extra tournament, which was really handy. So you could do 4 perfect drafts instead of 3. So it was that's what it was. And then they eliminated it. I think there was too many people against it. But the funny thing is, a lot of people that were against it, when it didn't return the next year, a lot of those same people were like, where's Perfect Team Plus? Can you bring it back? I think part of it might have been legal too. Might have been some legal issues around what they were offering. I don't know. I don't know the whole story. No tournaments yet. Come on, I got to get into the 6L. So again, I'm streaming back on a Monday on Twitch. Going to stick around a little bit I'm going to stick around maybe until 3:30 Mountain, another half hour or so, just to see if things open up a little bit with the marketplace. Oh, that's what I want to do. I've got some slots left for selling. So let's go and finish selling my duplicates. Okay. Go here. Give me a second. Okay, anything else in the comments? Got that one. Got your first perfect card alive, Skabol. That's great. I mean, if you plan on selling them, you could probably get 50,000 for them. Like I said, you'll never get more for live cards, especially the lower ones, than you will in the next couple days, especially today, especially once the missions go up. The first 3 hours that the missions are going to go up, boy, oh boy, you can make a lot of profit. All right, let's sell some of these guys. Somehow they didn't make it on the list here. All my silvers for 1,000. I'll be the highest bid here because it'll still sell. Guaranteed it's going to sell for 1,000. Now, because there's two high prices up here, I don't mind going a little bit higher. I think all three of these will sell. I think that person will get 3,000. I really do once missions open up. So I am probably underselling. This one here, we're going to go 1,100 again. This one here, I'm going to go 1,500. Play the market a little bit. Like I said, almost every one of these cards is going to be needed. So people tend to pay more if it's the last one they need. They're like, whatever, I'll pay 5,000 for a silver. Just so that they can finish the mission. Okay, new sim has come in. Let's go check out after winning 1-0. Let's see where we're at here. Look at this, another extra inning game. 5-4, that's a little bit more reasonable. This is how most of the games should sim out. Extra innings, got some more perfect points there. So that means I can go buy 2 more packs. Hopefully I can hit on at least a silver to make my perfect points back. Well, we do have a couple silvers. Here's a duplicate. 2K for that one. And another bronze. 555. I should make my investment back on that one. And pack number 2. Not many good ones there. Let's try if I can get 300 on an iron. All right. Got to go maximize my sales because you're allowed to have 100, I believe it's 100 card orders up at once. So you're wasting opportunities if you don't. All right. 6,000 I should be able to get for this one. Someone will pay it. That one as well, especially the teams like the Dodgers, the Yankees, like that probably have good mission cards that go with it. You can generally sell those ones. So once the missions come out, Ones that have like diamond mission rewards, you can sell those live cards even more. I know I'm underselling these. I feel bad. All right, we'll just keep on selling these ones here. Thanks again for watching here, guys. Happy Friday, by the way. It is Friday in most places of the world. If you're in Europe, you are closing in on the midnight hour. If you're in Asia, it's past midnight, so happy Saturday. Even these bronze I'm selling too cheap. I'm just giving deals. $199, you're crazy. Someone's going to buy that probably before missions go up. That's cheap. Oh, man, you guys are underselling these cards. I thought I was underselling. I'm selling. I'm telling you, I'm selling both of these for $5.55. I'll prove it later. Even if it's next stream, I'll go back and remind me and say, Lap, how much did you sell your AJ Minters for? And I'm going to show you. I'll say, look, two people had it up for 100 and something. Crazy. I got 500 for it. See, look, I just sold Tyson Miller for 400, so I'll get 500. I got a lot of AJ Minters. It's 3 of them. Ooh, this guy. Packy Naughton. That's kind of appropriate for a game like this where you open packs. That should be your logo, Cavacom. You can nickname him Slow. That'd be perfect for you. That's too much for a bronze 1500. Lap, don't be greedy. Give people a deal. Elvis. Man, these are too cheap. I'm gonna kick myself later. Why did you sell bronzes for $5.55, Lap? He must be a new player. I can't remember that name in the game last year, unless he went by a different name for some reason. Because there are some cultural derogatory references to that name, so it's not one that is going to slip by everyone as being appropriate. Come on, will you guys open up the missions already? Can we do some tournaments so I can do my first 6L draft live on stream? By the way, guys, say hi in chat, just like Cavacom did there. I can post your little image there. And 20 years down the road, when your kids and grandkids are watching this, you can say, Grandpa, that's you. Cavacom will still be opening packs as slow as possible. Yeah, Johnny, that was me. Didn't I look good back then? That's what they'll be saying. That's what Cavacom will be saying in 20 years. Go grab me some salt vinegar chips, son. Bring me a Coca-Cola. Pop the tab for me, okay? Because my finger is sore from clicking. Can you do that for me? Can you pop that tab? I don't need a straw. How old do you think I am? No straw needed. Darn kids. All right, get back to pack opening. See? Put your name in chat. Your grandkids can have fun with it later. Be like, Grandpa, how come you were dirty? Well, son, I was working the Alberta oil fields, and we had a gusher. Holy smokes, did we have a gusher? There was oil all over the place. I got so dirty, and then I had to take off my shirt, and they saw my chest, And they said, holy smokes, you have a lot of hair on that chest. And the name just stuck, kids. Maybe don't put your name in chat because I'll make a bad old reference joke. I got to do something while we wait for missions to get going. Yes, come watch me on Twitch for more comedy gold. Or keep your kids away. Oh, I've hit my 100 buy limit. Okay, now I got to wait for cards to sell. I got way too many live cards here. That's a cool emote there on YouTube with the Hulk laughing. I don't find that one on Twitch. Okay, let's go see if we've got tournaments ready yet. Nope. Nope. Let's go back into Perfect Team. See if we've got anything to do in the card shop. No, my cards are there. What's in the clubhouse? I don't have any stars. How do I get stars? Give me stars. They should have given everyone like 100 free stars so that we could like test this out. So to get stars, you got to win tournaments. You can't buy these. There's no place on the market shop, at least yet, where you can buy stars. You can only buy perfect points. Missions. Refresh. I'll bet you if we had an over under how many people are sitting by their computer hitting this refresh mission shop every few seconds, you would probably roll your eyes at how many people are like me right now, hitting refresh. It's like, oh, I know it's coming this time. It's going to show up. Oh no, it didn't. This time it's going to be there. No, it's not. For sure. This just no. How many losers like me are sitting there hitting refresh, hoping all the missions will show up? I don't know. I haven't checked Discord. Have they anyone see any kind of announcements for timing of all this stuff? I said, crack the tab, kid. I can't. Honey, can you crack that for me? I've been doing too much clicking. All right. Well, there's not much more I can do here. I'll stick around for maybe one more sim to come in. I can't buy any more packs. I can't sell any cards. I can't enter tournaments. I can take a look at some of the teams in my entry pool just to see how good some of these teams are. So maybe I'll do that. We'll take a cruise around entry pool. Too bad some of you guys aren't in there. But before I cruise around entry pool, I got to go, I got to go do something. I got to take a little bit of a break. So let me put on a Canadian video. If you haven't checked this guy out, he is the parody of all parodies of Canadian musicians. He wants to be Canada's great parody rapper. His name is OGR Scintilla. You can catch him on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, OnlyFans. Who knows where else? So while I go do something, let me put this little video for you from this guy from Canada.
greatest in Canada. Let everybody.
All right. There you go. There's a little bit of a Canadian culture for you. So many Canadian references, in that video. Welcome back, everyone. I am refreshed. My coffee's about 3/4 empty, though. The gas tank is getting a little empty there. And while we were away, I told you, don't be afraid to price your cards higher than you normally would, because look, missions aren't out yet, and I sold the silver for that 1111, and I'm sure I could sell it for more. I probably should, but there's another silver that sold there, so people are starting to buy them up. There's one of the bronzes I sold for $5.55. I told you that was going to happen. And like I said, once missions come out, those cards are going to fly off the laptop pound shelf. I can't give you a t-shirt or a coffee mug, but I can give you a live card for kind of cheap. What else is going on? Who else is in chat? Cabba knows his hockey. I mean, he's probably a Maple Leaf fan, but you know, everyone has their weaknesses. Really, everyone. They have that little bit of a flaw, and you got to go, well, okay, that's Cabba's flaw. Like, he's a good person. He doesn't, gamble. He doesn't drink. He doesn't, go rob liquor stores. He doesn't, go steal cars in the middle of the night. He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't smoke pipe. And he has his flaw of being a Maple Leaf fan. And that's okay. It's okay, Cabba. You're not alone. You really aren't. There are other people out there that share your weakness. All right. Again, not much else I can do here. I can't really even build tournament roster teams because I don't know which cards are going to sell. Let's go check on missions. They really need to get these in the game now, because people that are playing this for the first time are going to go like, I want my money back. I can't do anything. Come on, refresh. Nope. Refresh. Nope. Refresh. Nope. At least get the tournaments up, because then people could do something. But opening day, I mean, those people that don't put money in and only get their 6 packs, there's not much they can do except listen to old Canadians tease other old Canadians. And really, how much entertainment is that? You know, you've gotten to the bottom of the barrel in streaming when an old Canadian guy teases another old Canadian guy. Like, really? That the TV ratings, streaming ratings, that's got to be like not even cracking the top 500,000. Maybe it squeaks in the top 500,000. It's back to PT 19. Did you play PT 19? I wonder. Now you got me thinking here. Welcome in, everyone. We are waiting and waiting for missions to go up. We are waiting for tournaments to start up. We're waiting for you guys to subscribe to the channel. We're waiting for you guys to click the little thumbs up button. I'm the only one that's done that. And, YouTube's going to go, buddy, what? No, you have no humility? You're the only guy that clicked the thumbs up button on your video? We're going to put you way down in the algorithms, and it's not going to get out there. People are not going to get to see Lap in their recommended videos to watch. because you guys can't I know you can't open up a tab on a Coca-Cola can, but you can click a button. I know you're good at clicking, Cavacom. Don't tell me you can't click things. You recognize this? This was one of my favorite color schemes. Like this made me feel like, hey, I'm with the big kids. Gold. This was a great color scheme. Unfortunately, you can't go and check perfect team out anymore in Out of the Park Baseball 20 because they've taken it off the server. It would be nice if you could always go back and at least check your team, but you can't anymore. You can check OOTP 25, OOTP 24, but they only keep the games on the server for about 2.5 years. So this is what we had going for us, but unfortunately, I can't check things. But you can see some of the card art on the right-hand side. They kind of keep the same visual, except change the cards and the colors. Otherwise, the splash screen looks the same. 74 builds. This year already, they're on build number 39. Holy smokes, back in this version, it was build 74. So those of you that were not playing the game back then, here's a little bit of a treat for you to see what some of these games look like. Now, Kava mentioned OOTP 19, which was the first year that Perfect Team came out. However, it came out very late in the year. Like it came out like November or December. So you didn't even have a full year of playing the game. And this is what it looks like. I got like, I don't want my computer to crash. I got like nine versions of OOTP up right now. So if you've never played OOTP before this year or last year or even the year before, let me show you OOTP 19. It's still loading. Still loading. Wasn't quick back then. You had to make sure, half of your lights were off in your house. The kids weren't on the 56K modem. Check the phone line. Honey, get off the phone. No, you cannot talk to your mom. I don't care if it's her birthday. Get off the phone. I'm trying to load up OOTP 19. Say hi to her for me, but hang up. Tell her you gotta go to the bathroom or something. Tell her someone's at the door. I mean, geez, you can wish her a belated happy birthday tomorrow. It's like one day, she won't mind. Right? Right? No, I don't want to help. No, thanks. So this was a cool one too. I mean, where you got this was a cool startup screen. I currently have 6 unopened packs. No, I don't, because I can't go into the game right now. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And if you go into the base game, you'll see how the game has progressed a lot as well. The animations are much different now. So pretty cool. OOTP 19 and 20. That's what Cavacom was talking about. And of course, OOTP 26 with the new color scheme as well. Let me go and close some of these programs down. I could actually go and, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and I'm going to show Cava how he can become good at, actually, I already drafted my 5L teams. 18 out of 32. Jeez, got a long way to go. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for clicking thumbs up. Cav is trying, but he's trying to use his elbows up to click it. He's like, I'm determined. I'm going to hit that thumbs up button with my elbow. I don't care how many keyboards I wreck. So Cavicom, have you checked out today's results? Let's go back one more time here. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss if tournaments come up. No. You guys would not lie to me if missions are up. You guys would not lie to me. I've already got like 4,000 points again. So I'm obviously selling something. 2 games have been played in entry pool. I am a 1-1. Pop Stongoria. Yeah, I never remember your first team name. I just remember the RCMP Mounties. Pop Stongoria. Something about ducks. Something about wooden ducks. El Dorado, wooden ducks. There we go. Oh, Pops, you're 0-2. Is this Makadkar? Nope. He's got the axe. Pops is off to an 0-2 start. All right, our mission's there. How about if I hit refresh? How about now? How about now? Maybe now? Now. No. Okay, gonna wait for one more sim to come in. In the meantime, the 5L, 6L, the best tournament to play in. I swept in round 1 the Santa Clarita Sharks, not the San Jose Sharks. Round number 2. Oh, I can't show this because when the grandkids watch this in 20 years, Cap is going to have to explain it. Grandpa, is that your team there, Grandpa? Is this your team, Grandpa? The donuts? You don't have to take your team literally. You got a donut in this round, Grandpa. Big donut. 3-2 for Rocky Mountain, 1-0 for Rocky Mountain, 7-1 for Rocky Mountain, and 9-4 for Rocky Mountain. Cava, what went wrong? What'd you do in round 1? Gourmet donuts. You swept. You killed it in round 1. You only gave up 3 runs. And then in round 2, it all fell apart. Your hopes and dreams were dashed. In the quarterfinals, I would lose to the Latte Giants. St. Louis Sparkies. What's a Sparky? All right, I recognize some of those. The Latte Giants would go on and win the semifinals and play the Harvesters, and the Harvesters would win 5-0. So the team that beat me would go to the finals, as usually happens. And in the late one from last night, I lost out in the first round. Let's see how Cavicom did, because usually he's in both of these. I lost to Maryland. Oh, Cava skunked again in round 1. Port Moresby. Round 2, he lost to Macabre. Yeah, that sucks. I like this one because you get a perfect card. I really like that little addition. This one where you get a perfect card? Yeah. Last round is a perfect card. Amongst all the boys, you get a man. Ellie Dela Cruz for Cub fan Steve. Bet you would McCod card take. Willie Wells. Oof. No wonder you got toasted there, Cavicom. Willie Wells hit 571. Who did you take? Let me guess. Tim Raines. Really? That was your best choice? Really? You got like 24 cards to choose from. That was your best choice? Hey, but you did take Ray Caldwell. What did Ray do for you? You got a lot of the bronze stud pitchers. Paul Splittorff, Ray Caldwell. He had one win in one appearance. I did not take a pitcher. Who did I take? I took Paul Molitor. I didn't have very good choices either. I remember that. Molitor was the best one. And the other ones are still waiting to fire off. Yeah, Cavicom, I have over 1,400 packs here. 1,400. All right, I'm sticking on 10 more minutes. And if things haven't changed, I'm out of here till Monday. Got some choice packs, though. Holy smokes, I don't have time to open up all these. That's what I mean. You spend $50 at the beginning of a game, and by the end of the game, you just got no time. Okay, who do I not own yet? Neil Walker. Well, might as well take silvers I don't own. Who do I need for a mission? That one's finished already. That one is not finished. That one's finished. Well, it looks like only one card is useful for me. No, this card, Charlie Brown at 70%. Boom. I got Babe Ruth on this team. Like this team, spend $50 at the beginning and look at this team now. And I got like 1,500 packs. Well, 1,400 packs. I got Jacob deGrom, Billy Wagner, Jim Bunning, Martin, Kimbrel, and then even my hitters. All right, let's go open that perfect pack because I know I'm going to hear it from Cava. He's going to say, "Lap, at least open your perfect pack, lava, Cava, Java." All right, let's open that perfect. Oof. Did I get any of the big names? This is just tournament batch 1 to 3, though. So I guess whoever is good for missions. Is anyone going to finish me a mission here? Dewey Jennings, maybe so far. Haas. Gaylord Perry's pretty good, but he doesn't help me. 99% for Tim McCarver. Marte. Sutton. No, none of these guys are really good for missions. I finished them all. I could finish the Pedro upper relations mission, though. Or just go with the best pitcher. Jingle Jangle. Okay, let's go with Old Haas. Come on, come on. I notice these servers are a little bit slower now. Must be sharing server space with the OOTP 26. Well, we did finish this one. Great. It's all I need. More packs. Great. Spencer Strider. Great. All I need is another 104 card. $50. $50. And you can do very well. I haven't put any more money into this game. Okay, Spencer Strider. Spencer. Who do we take out? Maybe, who's my worst pitcher? ERA wise. Looks like it is Bob Lemon, Andy Cooper. Yeah, let's go Andy Cooper. Andy Cooper coming out. Spencer Strider going in. And Spencer, you come into the starting lineup. Perez Newhouser. Perez. And Bill Foster, you get to be middle relief, use more often, and set up. All right. And we'll just open like a few packs here, just see if we can get lucky. Can we get lucky? Can we get a perfect? Sorry, I got this on the speed opening here. Cav was like, no, slow it down, Lap. You're not even allowing me to see the names on the card. Slow it down. No, speed opening. I got no time. Diamond card is Rudy York. 2 more packs. Can we end off on a perfect? Nope. All right, one more time. We will go into OOTP 26. Then we're going to call it a stream here if nothing has changed. Let's download the latest file. Yeah, I should go sell the buy orders because there are people desperately wanting cards out there. Good plan. Like I need more points. And then I would just buy up all the good cards. I think the card market will dry up pretty quickly. I think people are still going to play maybe for another week or two. I don't know if there's any trophies left for Perfect Team. People probably still hang around for a couple weeks. All right, what happened here? 5-4. That's 3 extra inning games in a row. So I don't know if that's a OOTP thing where they're, keeping games closer if they programmed that. But 13 innings, and 11 innings. I just want to play Pops Dongoria. How did Pops do? Pops, did you break your losing streak? No. Probably break it against me. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. That's what I want to do. How good are these teams out of the gate? Like mine is just my starter packs. So I didn't make any changes. Oh, A-Dub's in here. He's 1 and 2. A-Dub, your team sucks. I got 1 gold and 3 silvers, A-Dub. You got 4 diamonds, 2 gold, and 4 silvers. And I've got a better record than you. Hey, anyone have any perfects? This team's looking pretty good. This guy, his highest card is a silver. That team is looking pretty good, pretty stacked already. Those Germans, Berlin, the Blue Crabs. Okay, let's get off of that. Now we got the Blue Bomber. What? All right, this guy does not want to do well in entry pool. The funny thing is, his highest card is a 47, and he's 2 and 1. He's like, I'm trying to put in my worst team because I don't want to be promoted too high. and I've won 4-3 and 3-2. That's what you get. His worst possible team. Interesting. You get to find out about people when you stalk their teams. The Black Cats, they're doing okay. Bobcat. Oh, look at this team. 2 perfects. They got lucky. Bob Ojeda and Jesse Tannehill. That's a nice start for the Bobcats. They're only 1 and 2. Who else do we got? Buffalo. You diamond. You diamond. Yeah, it looks like 4 diamond. These are people that probably got the loyalty packs. California Halos. I haven't seen them in a while. They're kind of just going with bronze. They're kind of tanking a little bit. They're 1 and 2. Melodies, strong team. Yeah, 3-4 diamonds seem to be the top teams. Only one team has perfect so far, and they've got 2 of them. Who's next? I better say this right. Connecticut. 1P or 2Ps. Which one is it? Stripers. Okay. Stripers. 3 diamond. 3 diamond. Yep. 3-4 diamonds. If you want the best possible team and entry pool with your starter packs and your loyalty packs, you're probably going to get 3 or 4 diamond. Go Park got a lot of diamonds. Forgot Edmonton, the silvers. Pop Stongori's got his 3 diamonds, including Tim Raines. What's Timmy doing for you? 182 in 3 games played. I haven't seen a lot of the Hall of Fame cards yet. Fun Society went with Craig Biggio. Well, Pops, don't feel bad. Craig Biggio's hitting 0. He's 0 for 11. Lizards, they went with Tim Raines, hitting 357. So there is hope for you. I think I'm going to go with Tim Raines. I think that's going to be my card. Gotti. A lot of Gotti's going hard. Who did he take? He take Craig Biggio. Yeah, Craig Biggio is sucking. One is 0 for 11 and one is 1 for 11. So 1 for 22 in the 2 Craig Biggio so far. Might have made the right choice with Raines. Here's another Craig Biggio. Yep. 2 for 12. 3 for 20, 3 for 33 with the Craig Biggio so far. It's starting to become more of a bigger sample size. And baskets. They got 3 perfects, live, and live. And they got Craig Biggio. Can we have a good Craig Biggio? Finally. What is he? 4 for 9. Jeez, how many teams are there in entry pool? Oh, let's check out Jim Palmer. He's only pitched 1 game. He only gave up 1 hit. Maybe Jimmy. Jimmy, though, I don't think he's going to last a long time, just because of that stuff is so low. But yeah, we've only seen 1 Jim Palmer, but he's pretty good in that 1 game. What team was that? Cardinals. The Taters went with Biggio. Biggio seems to be the choice right now. 4 out of 7 OOTP players have been taken to Craig Biggio. Jackson Hole, Biggio, 182 average, so he's not that great. Show me a couple more Tim Raines, please. Here's another guy tanking. He does not want to go far in the entry pool. He's 0-3, so he's doing his job. Next up, another Jim Palmer. Yeah, he did pretty good. He gave up 3 hits. So that Jim Palmer card looks like a good starting card anyway. Louisville, Tim Raines. Not very good, 2 for 10. Clay Dog. Got 2 perfects, Bob Allison, Bob James, and Craig Biggio hitting 466. So yeah, kind of mixed results. I mean, it's only been 3 games. He's also got a combinator, Lou Klein, not doing that well. Maple Grove does not have a Hall of Fame card. So yeah, you can tell these are probably the I don't know why they wouldn't have a Hall of Fame card though. Because everyone should have a Hall of Fame card. If you have a team, you should have a Hall of Fame card because you pre-ordered the game. Unless they sold it. Is it in their reserve roster? No. Maybe they sold it. Or maybe they don't want to do well. Here's Jenks. TX Jenks and the New York Metrokis playing with 1 gold. He's 3-0. His bronze combinator is doing okay. See, I don't like this. They got to put that variant border around it. Next up, Steel Hawks. No Hall of Famer. Dragonflies. Tim Raines. Now there's the best Tim Raines so far. 5 for 11. Oops. Oh, this is Ezra. Is this Ezra? No. Gabagool Luigi? Is that Ganba? Ganba. I don't know who that is. I know Ezra had a team called Oops something in beta. All right, just sold another card finally. And sold another card. Uh-oh, our mission's up. It's 2 cards in a row. Craig Biggio. Yeah, definitely, I would say probably 75% Biggio so far. Oh, look at this team. Oh, wow. I mean, they're always one of the highest competitive teams, but they've got 3, 6, 9 perfect cards so far. They had to put some money in the game because you don't get luck on your 6 packs and getting 9 perfects and all these diamonds. Wow. And they're 2-1. They got the combinator Jake McGee. Hall of Fame card. Do they have one? They don't even have their Hall of Fame card in the lineup. All right, that is a team that's going to be in high gold, I would imagine, or low gold, whichever is the highest they'll put you in. Here's a Jim Palmer. Not a very good start. Oh, yeah, that was this team here. Elise Simeon. Yeah, I recognize that name. They're one of the top managers. 4 diamonds, including Tim Raines. 3 diamonds, including Biggio. He's 0 for 13, 0 for 11, actually. Craig Biggio, yeah. Biggio by far has been the most chosen card, and then Tim Raines, and then Palmer. Haven't seen any Dave Winfield yet. Not a single one. Another Craig Biggio. Not many teams to go. Sold another card. Where'd that leave off? San Marino. Yeah, they're tanking. No card higher than silver. And they are 0-3. Santa Rose, Craig Biggio again. Another Craig Biggio. So Craig Biggio's either sink or swim. Like they're either hitting like 100 or they're hitting like 400 and something. I haven't seen a Craig Biggio hitting like 285. They're either really good or really bad. What team was that? Captains. Penguins went with Craig Biggio. Split squad. A lot of diamonds. They got, here's our fourth Jim Palmer. He did not pitch well. Definitely a nice loyalty, a nice pre-order pack. Would have been nicer if it was a perfect card Hall of Famer, but can't complain. Beautiful looking cards. Another top manager, Meta Durden. He does not want to go to gold. Meta Durden is trying to do as little as possible. 1 and 2. The Lizards. Oh, here's our first Dave Winfield. How's he doing? Average. That plaque does not look like Dave Winfield. Some plaques are like you would know immediately, and some plaques is like, who is that guy? Sluggers, a lot of diamond, including Craig Biggio. I haven't seen a team with more than one Hall of Famer. Like maybe many people aren't selling them. Only way you can get two is if you buy one. 1 gold. So it doesn't look like they want to go too far. They don't have their diamond even in the lineup. Taylor Street Lappers. Blutster. Got Craig Biggio. There's one finally hitting at average, 333, a little above average. A lot above average. Toronto. Tim Raines. Vegas. Mookie Betts, Munoz, and Craig Biggio. Yeah. I think I don't know. I might go Craig Biggio now. Another card sold. Not that it really matters. Biggio, Tim Raines. There's another Jim Palmer. He pitched really well. 4-hit shutout. So we've gone through all these teams, and I saw one Dave Winfield. Craig Biggio to end off here, hitting 231. So if you go by consensus, Biggio's the choice, and then Raines, and then Palmer, and then Winfield. I'm curious on the card shop. If I want to buy like a Winfield, they're actually pretty cheap. I mean, live cards are going for more than this. Yeah, these are pretty cheap. I'm surprised that they're going for this cheap. Mind you, everyone has one, but you can get for probably 40K, you can probably get all 4 of them. I'm up to 5K now. Cards are slowly starting to sell. Raines, 15K for a Tim Raines. Yeah, people are selling them. Palmer is probably less than 15K. No, he's going for 17. No, 12. 12K for Jim Palmer. That's cheap. Diamond Hall of Famer. And who's the last guy? Biggio. He's probably going for a bit. No, 12,000. 13,000, 14,000 now. Yeah, those will probably be pretty good investments. Next week, you're going to be able to probably at least get your money back. At least, because they won't be, people won't get them anymore after this first week. So I think the prices will go up. Connor Wong sold. Okay, let's go check out a few things here before we end off. My card orders. How many are I up to? I'm at 89. So let's go get 5 packs. And let's open them up. Oh, missions are live. That's why cards are starting to sell. Do you know if tournaments, can you sign up for tournaments yet? Nothing there. Nothing there. Good, we got a gold. Clayton Kershaw. Put him up for 4K. And we'll put you up for 12. All right. Well, if missions are up, there's another one that sold. Yep. Cards are going to start to sell now. And even though none of the big high priced ones are selling, they eventually will. There's another one. Like I said, when missions go up, I'm going to get a lot of these come through. Refresh. They're not showing for me yet. Maybe I got to exit out. Tournaments are not showing yet. All right, let me log out and back in because sometimes you got to do that when they make these changes. Or they're just slowly rolling out to users because mine haven't shown up yet. So yeah, Raines, Palmer, Winfield, and Craig Biggio, all 99 diamonds are in that Hall of Fame choice pack. Oh yeah, my cards are selling. I just made 3,000 perfect points in the last minute. Now we're at a point where can I keep up? So not everyone has their missions available yet. So that's probably why tons of sales aren't coming in. So let's go and keep on listing my live cards. See, 555 is the lowest on a bronze. It'll sell. It will sell. I am not desperate yet to undercut people. These will sell. Oops, a little bit too much. Again, I've got the lowest buy order at 555. So it's showing missions on the card. Be patient, it will sell. A lot of people undercutting each other. Eesh. This is not looking good for making a big profit. Weird. Some cards have a ton of buy orders and some have like one. Kevicom, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful evening. Hope to see you on Monday. Thanks for coming over to the YouTube side. Hope someone can crack your can for you. Keep listing cards until I hit my maximum. Be coming up pretty soon. Yeah, people are selling their cards for a lot lower than I would have thought. Thing is, not a lot of people have probably been on to start finishing their missions. So once we get that influx of people, there are only so many packs that have been opened. So, and there's a lot of live cards needed. Let's go check out the missions here. There we go. Now they're all up. And looks like there are a few historical missions out there. And some of these I getting pretty close to finishing. But yeah, look at these prices. So there are some decent prices out there that people are listing. Like irons, yeah, I think irons should be listed at about 225. I think bronze should be at the 500 range. Silver's at the 1,000 to 1,500 range. And now it's just wait and watch as people start to finish their missions. Again, this account here, I'm not worried about missions. I'm worried about trying to get as many perfect points as I can. Now I've bought 15 packs with points that I've got on top of the 76. So I should have about 19,000 perfect points on my investment so far, but I did buy 15 packs. So I'm hoping if I can get this up to 100,000 on my card sales, I will consider it a victory on what I invested. Again, for those joining late, I did buy $50 worth of perfect points. It's the only time I put money into the game on day one. And if I can make 100,000 perfect points back, then I've made 25% more on my investment. And that's minimum. I got 3 cards listed at over 50K. I want to go check if those ones are must have for missions. Mercer, Witt Jr., and is that it? Just 2 at 55K. Mercer, Witt Jr. Okay, got to see where they are in terms of missions. So Kansas City. Kansas City, you need 20 out of 29, so that perfect isn't necessary. But Kansas City 2, you need 28 out of 29. So you don't have to get Bobby Witt to finish that mission. So 55K might be a little too high. Oh, this is new. You just click on it now for buy it now. I like that. You don't have to. I mean, this is still probably easier. But... And the other one was Mercer. Is Mercer needed for a mission? No. And someone's already undercut me. Okay. So I'm going to adjust those two. Bobby Witt Jr., we're going to put to 49. Since he's not needed necessarily for that mission. And Mercer, we're going to cut down quite a bit. And then submit. And Pena, going to cut him down a bit. Keeler, cut him down. All right, now otherwise we're going to let things ride a little bit and see how the missions play out. My card orders, 100 listed. That's the maximum I can have. So now it's just a waiting game. 6-0 victory over Philadelphia with my starter pack cards. So I'm doing well. I'm 3-1, but I don't want to do well. I don't want to have to be put into a high league. But there's still over 2 days left. Lou Klein, you can go to the bench. Bring in another second baseman. Felix. Vernon Wells. No, you're a Blue Jay. You stay. Endy. Another right fielder. Beals. And Jim O'Rourke. Go. Good. Fix this. All right. I think that is going to be it for me, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Again, not a lot that I can do. I was hoping the tournaments would. Oh, and they are up. Okay. The tournaments are up. Good news. At least they are for the traditional tournaments. Perfect drafts are not up yet. So what do we got for prizes? We got historical diamond packs. We've got card shop stars. We got regular diamond packs. Good. So the perfect drafts should be up very shortly. Bronze. Variant limit of 10. And then we got the dailies. 3 diamond packs, 2 regular packs, and 2 standard packs and a silver pack. That's yuck. For finishing first place. 2 regular packs and a silver pack. What was it? An OOTP 25 for first place in a 16-teamer. Was it 3 packs as well? It's yeah, I guess 3 packs is 3 packs early on. Thanks, Dirty Harry. Thanks for hanging out, Dirty Harry. Hope to see you on some Twitch streams. Make sure you pop in and say hi if you have a different username. Yeah, I'm going to shut it down here soon too. I'm going to enter one quick, be one of the first people in. I'm going to set my roster. Yeah, people are finding out that these are available now. They're starting to fill up quick. And let's just go in. And of course, a download comes in. I hate that. I hate that when you want to do something and then the download comes in. So let's go back into it. I'm not really going to be fussy over about the cards I use. We're just going to go and pick some of my top cards, see how we do. Then I can go back into the tournament later and see who the best performing cards were. So activate all eligible cards. And we're just going to go with those. I'm going to trust the computer. Although Zach Duke and Sean Durbin can come out. I've got too many pictures. Duke and Durbin. Let's bring in Felix and Bonnie. And neither of those are starters. So what do I need? Maybe another outfielder. So Felix out. And who's my biggest power guy? Walt Droppo. Bonnie, you can come out. Next big power guy, Joe Gordon. Catchers. You can come out. And power guy. There we go. Get some power hitters in there. Because the game doesn't automatically take your top guys. Look at that. Droppo and Rice automatically go in. Okay, let's see how things go. Strategy. I do like to put limits on here, 96 and 71. And a pitch count. Put a pitch count of 119 and 25. And pitchers, you're fine. Home run rate. Holloway, Brewer, Gumbert, Leiter, Pfeffer. Okay. Good. Save. And save. Well, that'll be fun. The first bronze lineup. And let me save this as a roster builder one so I don't have to do this every bronze quick for the first little while. So we can go to export to roster builder. And I'm going to put bronze day 1. Save. Now I can go and enter a couple other bronzes here. Bronze. Oh, I got to go to my roster builder. Perfect drafts are not up yet. Upload. Delete this beta one. Good. Now go to bronze, day 1. And let's go into the late bronze, day 1. And the early bronze, day 1. And we'll join one more quick. Good. And what the heck? Let's Sunday. What is today? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, that might fill up quick. Okay. Entered all my bronze tournaments. Perfect drafts. Are you ready yet? Are you ready? Ready? Come on. We need the 5L. It's going to fire off later tonight. Not ready to go. One more look at the missions. There we go. Sold Rob Deer. So I had 100 card orders up. I'm down to 95. So now I want to put in the historicals that are in missions today because those will be worth the most. So you go to manage cards, non-live, and only in mission. So these are all the cards that are going to be popular today. So let's go through and we can list 5 of them. 1,500. Again, these are the only cards I currently own that are in a mission. 1,500. Chapman, he's not worth much, so I'm not going to list him. Oh, let's see if I can get 11,000 for Carlos Santana. For an iron, that would be or silver, that would be amazing. And I am going to put 776 on that. I got 2 Ray Chapmans, so let's put 776. And Babe looks like he's a hot one too for an iron. Oops, I'm at my sell order limit. So I'm going to wait for one to sell, and then I'm going to list Babe before I forget, and then I'm going to shut things down here. So thank you guys again for watching, tuning in. Let's end off with a little bit of Dave Stieb love.
The stadium up north where the Blue Jays play, Dave Stieb took the mound every 5th day. With a nasty slider and that famous grin, he mowed down batters time and time again. Fans would sit on the edge of their seat, knowing Steve would make their rivals retreat. Those dugout whispers and that fastball fear, when Dave's mustache twitched, they knew doom was near. Oh, how he'd pitch, oh, how he'd throw in the heart of Toronto, striking them low. From his wind-up stance to the slider's twist, Dave Stieb's magic no one could miss. Summer nights under those stadium lights, he'd send hitters back, try as they might. Echoes of cheers, memories of fame, every strikeout etched in baseball's name. From southpaw sluggers to the right-handed might, no one could challenge that relentless fight. His legacy lives on in the hearts of the fans, and Toronto's story seems always a man. Oh, how he'd pitch, oh, how he'd throw in the heart of Toronto, striking them low for his one.
All right, folks, that is going to be it for me. Again, a long stream because the game went through, some of these things a little bit slower. I did get a lot of my cards listed. We'll see how the perfect points end up. I will let you know on Monday how that turned out on my Twitch stream. Hope you can join me then at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Perfect drafts are not up yet, but the regular tournaments are up for you to sign up for your chance to win some prizes there. And thank you guys again for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Do something fun this weekend. Remember, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. We'll see ya next episode.
Crack of the bat, the cheers from the stands, with peanuts and cracker jacks filling our hands. We live for the moments, the perfect cards and the J's. But tonight we're just saying, we'll see you again another day. Under the lights where our dreams used to fly, each base was a journey, we reached for the sky. Now the scoreboard is empty, the microphone is off, but Lap will be back again with another stream to lift off. So we'll see you next time when the ball meets the bat, where missions and sliders are where our hearts are at. The Combinator's still calling, it's more than a game. In the echoes of summer, we'll remember your name. From the outfield to dugout, each place has a story of moments of triumph and fleeting glory. The gloves may be resting, the cleats put away, but the